debenture trustee, because debenture trustee are the representative and the secured. These are the secured person, because on behalf of the debenture holder, the property and interests are guaranteed by the debenture trustee. Debenture trustee may be any company or any individuals. They are working as a debenture trustee on behalf of the debenture holder, so that there is a tripartite or the tripartite party. Tripartite party refers to the company, and in between the company and debenture holder, there is a debenture trustee and the debenture holder is there, because debenture holder are the those person who provides the loan or the debt to the company. They are considered as a debenture holder. So that's why, yes, the word debenture is derived from the Latin of debere, Latin of debere, which refers to, it means loan or the borrow. Yes, Latin or debere, it refers to the loan or the borrow. So a kind of the debt or loan given by the third party to the company is considered as a debenture. Debenture refers to, yes, a kind of the loan. So that's why, yes, debenture is a loan or a kind of the borrow. It's the original meaning. So that's why it is a debt given by the third party to the company. Yes, when you see to the section 2, yes, of our Company Act, it defines that in a simple word, yes, debenture is issued by the company. It is a loan issued by the company with, yes, with putting the asset with the collateral or not. भनेको जाय जिता धितु राखेर वा नराखेर कम्पनीले जारी गर्ने त्यस्तो ऋणलाई डिबेन्चर, त्यसलाई ऋणलाई डिबेन्चर भनिन्छ. And we could see in the Company Act. When you see the Company Act section 2S, it defines to the debenture that, yes, debenture are issued by the company. Debenture are the kind of the bond issued by the company. Debenture भनेको bond हो, company जारी गर्दछ. Debenture are issued as the bond of the company, and with putting collateral or not. जहाँ जिता धितु राख्न पनि सक्छ, नराख्न पनि सक्छ, त्यसलाई डिबेन्चर भनिन्छ. So that's why there is two kinds of the debenture: secure debenture, unsecured debenture. If there is collateral, that is secure debenture. If there is no collateral, that is unsecured debenture. भनेको जहाँ जिता कम्पनीको प्रपर्टी धितु राख्यो भने त्यसलाई हामी सेक्युर्ड डिबेन्चर भन्छौँ. जहाँ जिता कम्पनीको प्रपर्टी धितु राखेन भने त्यसलाई हामी unsecured debenture भन्छौँ. So there is different forms of the debenture. Yes, how there are procedures. Yes, how the debenture are issued by the company. Yes, the same procedures as issued by the company to the equity shareholder. There is the same procedures of the issuance of the debenture. Debenture जारी गर्ने सम्बन्धमा जसरी इक्विटी शेयरहरु जारी गरिन्छ, same procedures are applied. Because yes, process is that, yes, the prospectus must be published by the company. Company prospectus publish गर्नै पर्छ. इक्विटी शेयर जसरी जारी गर्छ नि, त्यसमै डिबेन्चरहरु जारी गर्ने. Debenture are issued by the company as the equity share, because debenture, they can be issued in a premium, as a premium price, as a par value and discount. Debenture भनेको premium मूल्यमा, यसको par value मा, discount मा जारी गर्न सक्छ. So the price of the debenture is the as same to the share. जसरी शेयरमा IPO जारी गर्दा 100, यसको अंकित मूल्य 100 हुन्छ नि. डिबेन्चर को पनि, yes, its par value is 100. Generally practice in the, yes, company, debenture issued by the 100, par value is the 100. 100 को यसको par value अंकित मूल्य हुन्छ, त्यो 100 को अनुपातमा debenture can issued by the company. So there is the same procedures of the issuance of the equity share and the debenture. Debenture जारी गर्ने र share जारी गर्ने, for example, IPO, and there is a premium share and private placement. There are certain ways of the issuance of the share capital of the company. So debenture are issued by the company as a par value. So par value as issued, there is the certain procedure. Procedures are the same and similar. The issuance of the equity share by the company. जसरी company equity share जारी गर्छ नि, त्यो equity share जारी गरेको same procedures debenture मा पनि हुन्छ. So that's why, yes, debenture is a debt provided by the debenture holder to the company. That we call as a debenture. But debenture are issued by the company. Company जारी गर्दछ debenture, different price. So that's why, yes, the debenture is a type of the bond, kind of the debt instrument that we call as a debenture. Yes, it is a debt instrument and unsecured by the collateral. May be collateral or may not be collateral. Generally, debenture भनेको secured हुन्छ. So collateral रहित पनि हुन सक्छ, कोलाटरल सहित पनि हुन सक्छ when you see to the our company act company ऐनले चाहिँ कम्पनीको जायजता धितो राखेर नराखेर जारी गरिने त्यस्तो खालको ऋण पत्रलाई डिबेन्चर भनिन्छ भन्छ so that's why unsecured by the collateral debenture is a loan instrument and generally debentures have no collateral backing by debenture must be on the creditworthiness and reputation debenture are generally issued not with the collateral. Now there is no collateral in the debenture during the time of issuance, but debenture are subscribed by the people on the basis of trustworthiness and reputation of the company. Generally, people lay debenture kina bharcha bhandakeri on the basis of the company's reputation and creditworthiness. They see the company's creditworthiness. What kind of company is here? What kind of company is it? So that's why reputation and creditworthiness. Two criteria is there to subscribe the debenture by the people or the general public at large. Publicly, debenture kina bhardach bhande is based on the company ko reputation the creditworthiness debenture of generally bharne gardas. So that's why in the share there is share ma sadai there is a profit ko kura huncha in debenture there is an interest rate. Debenture it comes with the interest rate. Debenture ma interest rate huncha र त्यो इन्ट्रेस्ट प्राप्त गर्ने उद्देश्यले डिबेन्चरहरू भन्ने गर्छ because there is a fixed date of the redemption and fixed date of the interest. ब्याजको फिक्स रेट हुन्छ डिबेन्चरमा and fixed date of the redemption. Redemption भनेको फिर्ता गर्ने रिफन्ड गर्ने. There is the fixed date of the redemption of the debenture. डिबेन्चर रिडिम गर्ने फिर्ता गर्ने फिक्स डेट हुन्छ र त्यो डेट भित्र यति ब्याज प्राप्त गर्न सक्छ भनेर ब्याज प्राप्त हामी दिन्छौँ भनेर कम्पनी एस्योर्स कम्पनीले त्यो कुरा एस्योर गरेको हुन्छ. That's why there is fixed date of the refund or the redemption of the debenture. Refund or redemption of the debenture fixed date हुन्छ फिर्ता पाउने अर्को fixed rate of the interest. Interest को fixed rate हुन्छ. That's why the people are interested to subscribe the debenture in the company. So debenture is as like to the share, it is a kind of the method to raise the fund and capital to the company. When company requires the money, debenture is a kind of the method to raise the fund and capital when they require. जब कम्पनीलाई फन्ड पनि आवश्यक पर्छ त्यति बेला फन्ड कलेक्ट गर्ने एउटा मेथड त हो डिबेन्चर. त्यसैले डिबेन्चर भनेको थर्ड पार्टीले कम्पनी दिने त्यहाँनिर बिचमा डिबेन्चर ट्रस्टी हुन्छ सेक्युरिटी ग्यारेन्टर सेक्युर्ड एन्ड ग्यारेन्टरको रूपमा डिबेन्चर ट्रस्टी हुन्छ र थर्ड पार्टीले कम्पनीलाई लोन दिन्छ. टु द्याट कन्सेप्ट वी कल एज अ डिबेन्चर. हामी त्यसैलाई डिबेन्चर भन्छौँ. सो डिबेन्चर जनरली इन प्र्याक्टिस इज द्याट जनरली डिबेन्चर आर विदाउट कोल्याट्रल अनसेक्योर्ड कोल्याट्रल हुन्छ but they are backed by the trustworthiness and reputation of the company. Debenture भनेको व्यक्तिले पब्लिकले किन डिबेन्चर दिन्छ त कम्पनीले ऋण दिन्छ भने on the basis of reputation and creditworthiness of the company. कम्पनीको trustworthiness, credit and the trust and reputation of the company. People subscribe the debenture to the company. कम्पनीमा पिपुलले कम्पनीको reputation र creditworthiness को आधारमा debenture गर्छ. So in a layman's term, yes, a debenture is the acknowledgement of the debt. Debenture is acknowledgement of the debt. The debt for acknowledgement, yes, the organization has taken from the public at large. It is a kind of the acknowledgement of the debt. So debenture is a method to raise the fund and capital to the company when they're required. So that's why debenture holders are therefore creditors of the company. Yes, debenture holders are the creditors of the company. Company as a creditors of the company. Company ko ऋणीहरु दिने भने creditors are. Yes, debenture holders are the creditor to the company. Company को लागि ऋणीहरु हो जो कम्पनीले ऋण लिएको हुन्छ उनीहरु. So that's why yes, the both corporations and government frequently issue the debenture. Debenture can issue by the any public enterprises and any company. Debenture can issue. So that's why it's a midterm and long term. There is a midterm and long term. There is a long term debt instrument can be used by the companies. Company long term, a certain period of time within 5 years and 20 years and the 15 years, such kinds of long term time of duration can be there. Fixed time of duration and fixed rate of the interest is there in the debenture. Debenture को practice मा चाहिँ fixed rate यदि वर्षमा हामी redemption गर्छौं refund गर्छौं भन्ने fixed rate हुन्छ अर्को interest rate चाहिँ fixed हुन्छ हामी यतिमा चाहिँ redeem गर्छौं भन्ने debenture को fixed rate हुन्छ त्यसलाई हामी debenture भन्छौं. So that's why yes, in a legal term debenture can be interchangeably used. Different terms are there. In the legal term, originally, debenture is a document that either creates the debt or acknowledges. Yes, it is a debt. In a legal term, debenture is the debt. कानुनी भाषामा भन्ने हो भने debenture भनेको debt हो and it acknowledges with the yes different words are interchangeably used in different countries as a bond, a loan, or the note. Different countries of the world, the term to the debenture to refer to understand to the term debenture, they are used interchangeable different terms. They are the bond or the loan stock or the note. Debenture भनेको bond हो, that is the loan stock or the note. Interchangeably we could use. So that's why debenture is a kind of the certificate. It's a certificate of the loan and loan. Your loan को certificate. So that's why debenture becomes the after subscription of the debenture. After subscribing to the debenture, debenture becomes a part of the capital structure of the company. Company को whole capital structure को part को रूपमा हामी लिन्छौँ. So that's why debenture is transferable. Debenture is always transferable. It is a part of the capital structure of the company. Your company को whole capital structure को part हो. Yes, this is become the part of the capital structure. It is transferable. It can transfer from one to another. And debenture has no voting right. Debenture holder, they may not have a voting right. They may not have a voting right. They have no voting right as to the preference shareholder in the company. Preference shareholders no voting right. Same as the preference shareholder. Debenture holder no voting right. Debenture holder like company ma voting right, you know, in the general meeting of the company. Company को AGM मा debenture holder like voting right, उनीहरु ऋणी हो. किनभने company लाई उनीहरुले ऋण दिएका हुन्छ. So that's why yes, and in between of the debenture holder and the company, there is debenture trust. That debenture trustee secured रूपमा काम गरेको हुन्छ, as guarantor को काम गरेको हुन्छ. So through the debenture trustee, their property, their interest is protected. उनीहरुको सम्पत्ति उनीहरुले दिएको ऋण र त्यो ब्याजको जिम्मेवारी चाहिँ debenture trusteeले बोकेको हुन्छ. So that's why that is a debenture. So debenture are issued by the company in different ways. Company takes the loan. So in a Thomas Evelyn has defined in a simple word debenture. Yes, debenture is a document under the company's seal with the provides for the payment of the principal. So payment of the principal is there, and undertaking as a acknowledged as a loan of the company as an interest. There is an interest. The concept of interest comes with the debenture. So I mean debenture को कुरा गर्छौं, there always comes the concept of interest, and fixed interest rate is there. Whether company is in profit or loss, it doesn't matter. Company profit मा छ loss मा छ भन्ने कुरा हेरिदैन. But debenture holder को त्यो ऋण चाहिँ उले तिर्नुपर्ने ऋण and the interest rate should have been given. The fixed interest rate हुन्छ त्यो तिर्नुपर्छ. Whether company is in profit or loss, it doesn't matter. Company profit मा छ loss मा छ भन्ने कुराले अर्थ राख्दैन. Debenture interest rate and the debenture, the money of the debenture as to the debenture has to be paid out to the debenture holder. Debenture holder ले त्यो money चाहिँ दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ. So that's why yes, fixed interest rate is there and fixed date of the redemption. Redemption हुने fixed date हुन्छ, त्यसलाई हामी debenture भन्छौं. So debenture is a kind of the bond, it's a loan which is issued by the company. They issued as similar to the procedures issued as an equity share. जसरी कम्पनीले प्राइमेरी शेयर आइपीओहरु इस्यु गर्छ, सेम वेमा सेम म्यानरमा डिबेन्चरहरु पनि इस्यु गरिराखेको हुन्छ. So there is some characteristic features of the debenture. Now, what are the features of the debenture? Yes, debenture is a type of the debt instrument. It is type of the debt instrument is backed by any collateral. No backed by any collateral. Company ऐनमा हेर्नुभयो भने चाहिँ कम्पनीले जाय जेता धितो राखी कोल्याटरल धितो राखी वा नराखी जारी गर्ने ऋण पत्रलाई डिबेन्चर भनिन्छ. Nepali debenture is ऋण पत्र हो. त्यसैले it is backed by any collateral. Any collateral ले back गरेको हुँदैन. Yes, and usually has the term greater than the 10 years. भनेको term चाहिँ यसको 10 वर्ष भन्दा बढीको termहरु जनरली practice गर्छ. Term are generally more than 10 years. 10 वर्षलाई ऋण दिने गर्दछ. कम्पनीले जस्तै डिबेन्चर आइपीओ जारी गर्ने बेलामा डिबेन्चर पनि भर्नुस् भनेर इस्यु गरिराखेको हुन्छ. त्यसलाई हामी डिबेन्चर भन्छौं. Now that is not backed by collateral, but there is a secure debenture trustee. So that's why collateral and no collateral can be given by part of backing. As a collateral हुन सक्छ, जायजिता हुन सक्छ, नहुन पनि सक्छ. But secured को लागि debenture trustee हुन्छ. So the term can be more than 10 years. यसको term चाहिँ is greater than 10 years. 10 वर्ष भन्दा बढीको हुन्छ. त्यसको term that generally in practice. So that's why debenture is a kind of the debt, a type of the debt. So debenture are based only the creditworthiness and reputation. People subscribe debenture on the basis of reputation and creditworthiness. Company को credit राम्रो छ, reputation राम्रो छ भने ऋण दिने हो companyलाई. Third party, that is the debenture. So that's why debenture can convert into equity share. It can convert into equity share. there is 3 types of the debenture: fully convertible, partly convertible, non-convertible. There may be non-convertible type of debenture. There may be fully type convertible debenture and partly convertible debenture. The fully convertible debenture, partly convertible debenture, non-convertible debenture. It's convertible debenture with the debenture can convert into equity share. That is convertible. जुन डिबेन्चरले हामी इक्विटी शेयरमा कन्भर्ट गर्न सक्छौं नि त्यसलाई हामी कन्भर्टिबल भन्छौं. So during the time of issuance of the debenture, during the time of issuance of the debenture or issuing of the debenture by any company, at the time it is clearly mentioned whether the debenture nature of the debenture is convertible or not, whether it is partly convertible or the wholly convertible, whether it is non-convertible. Company wholly convertible debenture वा partly convertible debenture वा non-convertible भनेर issue गर्ने बेलामा company प्रश्नसँग भन्छ. The nature of debenture is clearly mentioned there. So that's why some debentures are fully convertible into a equity share. Some are partly convertible into a equity share, maybe partly. Certain प्रतिशत मात्रै convert हुन्छ है भन्छ. Debenture मध्येको 10% and the 20%. Yes, from among of the debenture, 10%, 20%, 50%, 60%. How much it is convertible? That is partly convertible. Debenture मध्येको 80% मात्रै equity share मा convert हुन्छ है भनेर त्यसलाई partly convertible. So that's why yes, debenture can be convertible into equity share. If it is mentioned clearly, debenture convertible हुन्छ भनेर लेखेको छ भने such kinds of debenture can be convertible. So the debenture fully convertible. Some kinds of debenture is partly convertible. Some debentures are no convertible or non-convertible into a equity share. So debenture can convert into equity share. We can say. हामी भन्न सक्छौं कि debenture चाहिँ equity share मा convert हुन सक्छ. Generally there is a practice. So these are the different features of the debenture. So that's why debenture is issued by the company. Debenture are instrument of the debt. These are issued by the company, and there is a fixed price. Fixed rate in the debenture. Debenture मा fixed rate हुन्छ and fixed date of the redemption. Redemption भनेको refund गर्ने पनि fixed date हुन्छ. Maybe the 10 years, maybe the 20 years, maybe 15 years. There is a fixed date of the redemption. यो फिर्ता गर्ने fixed date हुन्छ र fixed interest rate हुन्छ. That's we call as a debenture. So these are the different features of the and characteristics of the debenture. Debenture को fixed rate interest rate हुन्छ, fixed date of refund or the redemption हुन्छ. That is the feature of the debenture. And what are the advantages of it? Yes, advantage of the debenture is that, yes, definitely, of course, it can give the advantage is that there is a fixed interest rate, because the people, debenture holder can give the fixed rate of the interest, and interest to be paid out debenture during the time of the company is in loss. Even the company in its declining phase, company is in a loss, not in a profit at the time. The fixed interest rate should have to be paid out to the debenture holder. Debenture holderलाई fixed rate दिनुपर्छ, interest rate दिनुपर्छ. That is the advantage of the debenture. So that's why debenture holder bear the very little rates. It bears very little rates because the loan is secure, because there is a debenture trustee. The debenture trustees are loan secured हुन्छ. So at the times of inflation, and the debentures are preferred to instrument to raise the fund since they have fixed rate of the interest. अब उनीहरुको since they have the fixed rates of the interest, उनीहरुको fixed interest rate भएको कारणले डिबेन्चरमा त्यति धेरै रिस्क हुँदैन, because there is in case of during the time of the company insolvent को बेलामा पनि डिबेन्चर ट्रस्टी बसिरहेको हुन्छ, त्यसले तिर्छ. So that's why these are the advantages of the debenture. डिबेन्चरको एडभान्टेज भनेको fixed rate and the fixed time of the redemption or the refund. Refund गर्ने fixed time हुन्छ, fixed interest प्राप्त गर्छ, त्यसलाई हामी डिबेन्चर भन्छौं. So this is a kind of the instrument of the debt. So company can issue. And disadvantage definitely is burden to the company. Debenture को disadvantage भनेको company को लागि burden, because company should have been paid out even the companies in the profits are declining. If the company's profits are declining phase, or debentures can, it has to be, debenture can prove to be very expensive due to the fixed interest rate. Debenture मा fixed interest rate भएको हुनाले, yes, during the time of company is it not in profit at the time, company is it in the sun and the profit at the time, debentures should have to be paid out. So this is a kind of the disadvantage is that the burden of sum is a kind of the burden to the company. So while issuing the debenture by the company trade the equity, also it makes the dependent on the debt. You see, debt ma depend भएको हुनाले, yes, interest rate has to be given to them. So that's why, yes, they is not in a good company. If even the company is company it is not in a good and sound financial health of the company, so their interest has to be paid out. So the debenture is not good. Generally, in our common understanding is that the debenture is not good for the financial good health of the company. Company को financial good health को लागि debenture राम्रो होइन भन्छ, ऋण हो भन्छ। ऋण त तिर्नुपर्छ अरूको ऋण ल्याएपछि, अब फिक्स रेट पनि तिर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ। त्यसैले कम्पनीको साउन्ड गुड हेल्थको लागि, फर द साउन्ड एन्ड गुड हेल्थ अफ द कम्पनी इज नट गुड, त्यो चाहिँ राम्रो होइन है भन्ने, द्याट इज द अ काइन्ड अफ द प्र्याक्टिस, त्यस्तो खालको concept and practice is there. Now, the types of the debenture. Yes, there are different types of the debenture. Maybe secure debenture, unsecured debenture, redeemable debenture, non-redeemable debenture, and convertible, non-convertible, partly converted. Such kinds of debenture are there. So secure debenture is very simple. The debenture, such kinds of debenture, there is a debenture trustee and collateral of the property of the company. If in the secure debenture, generally secure debenture are issued by the company, because without security of the debenture, people are not interested to, people may not be interested to subscribe the debenture of this unsecured debenture, because unsecured debenture generally no practice in India and Nepal. Nepal and India ma unsecured debenture body practice ma पाइदैन, because secure debenture there is debenture trustee and collateral can be there in the from the company. Collateral can be there of the company. Company's collateral can be there, and there is debenture trustee. जहाँ debenture trustee हुन्छ, company को collateral राखेको हुन्छ, त्यसलाई हामी secure debenture भन्छौँ. Secure debenture is that, yes, fixed rate of the interest and the fixed rate of the redemption. अनि refund गर्ने fixed rate हुन्छ, बिचमा debenture trustee हुन्छ, company को property पनि हुन सक्छ, debenture trustee छैन भने, if there is no debenture trustee at the time, the company may have the collateral that we call secure debenture. If there is debenture are secure, because no any risks to the debenture holder. Debenture holder like कुनै risk हुँदैन, बिचमा debenture trustee ले guarantor बस्दिएको हुन्छ, that is secure debenture. Those debenture which is, yes, which is issued now unsecured debenture, which is issued without collateral of the company and without guarantor or the debenture trustee. Debenture trustee र without guarantor बिना, collateral बिना जारी गरिने debenture लाई हामी unsecured debenture भन्छौँ. So they are not secured by the, yes, charge against the assets of the company. It is the cap issued as company without collateral. Company go with collateral, that means secure debenture. Without collateral, it is issued, that is unsecured debenture. Company को collateral सहित जारी गरिने त्यस्तो खालको debenture लाई, ऋण पत्रलाई हामी secure debenture भन्छौँ. If the debenture are issued without collateral or property of the company or asset of the company, that we call as unsecured debenture. So with collateral, if it is issued, secure debenture. Without collateral, if it is issued, is unsecured debenture. So two kinds of the debenture. These are the differences between secure and unsecured debenture. And next one is redeemable debenture and irredeemable debenture. Redeemable refers to refund. After certain period of time, the debenture is redeemable. Debenture can be redeemable. It is redeemable. That we call as redeemable. Redeemable refers to, yes, we know that there may be the date of the fixed date of the debenture is redeemable. This 10 years, 15 years, 20 years can be there. So that's what redeemable debenture refers to. It is concerned to the after certain period of time, if it is redeemed. If it is redeemable, that we call as redeemable debenture. Certain period of time, it is redeemable with the fixed rate of the interest and the debenture. Debenture लाई निश्चित समयपछि फिर्ता गरिन्छ, refund गरिन्छ. If it is refunded after certain period of time, that is redeemable debenture. A redeemable debenture, if the debenture is not refundable after certain period of time, but only it is redeemed, it is redeemable only in the liquidation and insolvency or dissolution of the company. Company लाई winding up मा liquidation मा लैजाने बेलामा मात्रै त्यसलाई refund गरिन्छ भने, that is non-redeemable debenture or irredeemable debenture. Only it is refunded during the time of insolvency or liquidation of the company. Company insolvency or liquidation मा जाने बेलामा मात्रै त्यो interest फिर्ता गरिन्छ र debenture फिर्ता गरिन्छ भने, that is irredeemable debenture. But redeemable debenture refers to, it is a kind of debenture at any time it can be refunded with a fixed rate and fixed date. It's there. Fixed date हुन्छ, maybe that after 10 years, 15 years, if it is redeemed, if it is redeemable, that's what we call as a redeemable debenture. So if the debenture is refunded after certain period of time, that is redeemable debenture. But only during the time of insolvency and liquidation of the company, if the company's debenture are refunded, to that concept we call as a irredeemable debenture. company winding up मा dissolution मा जाने बेलामा मात्रै debenture interest rate दिन्छ भने त्यसलाई हामी irredeemable भन्छौँ. Second one. And the next one is that is fully convertible debenture. Yes, if the debenture is convertible in the equity share, that is we call as a convertible debenture. The fully convertible debenture refers to, yes, those the debenture is a category is that is whole debenture can be converted into equity share. If it is mentioned clearly during the time of issuance of the share capital, yes, if it is convertible into equity share, that is fully convertible debenture. And partly convertible debenture is that now complete and now whole share capital is converted into equity share. Because only the 10% among from the debenture, only a 25% or 30% or 50% or 60% can be there. So that's why partly convertible debenture, certain percentage of the debenture can be converted into equity share. To that concept we call as a partly convertible debenture. No whole conversion of the debenture into equity share. So only we can convert certain portion of the share capital. To that concept we call as a partly convertible debenture. केही प्रतिशत मात्रै हामी equity share मा convert गर्न सक्छौं. We know that we can convert the debenture into equity share. Debenture can be convertible, but if there is clearly mentioned that it is non-convertible debenture. Yes, non-convertible refers to if the any share capital or equity share capital can't convert into a equity share. To that concept we call as a non-convertible debenture. Non-convertible refers to we can convert into a equity share. Such kinds of debenture are considered as a non-convertible debenture. Those the debenture we can't convert into equity share. To that concept we can say non-convertible debenture. Non-convertible भनेको we can't convert into equity share because it is clearly mentioned during the time of earlier time during the issuance of the share. So earlier it has been declared. Earlier you declare हुन्छ यो convertible हो होइन, partly convertible हो कि wholly convertible हो, it is clearly mentioned. So to that share, to that debenture we call as a fully convertible, non-convertible and partly convertible. So these types of debenture can be secured, unsecured, secured with collateral, unsecured, no collateral, as redeemable, can be refundable, non-redeemable, no refundable. During the time of the dissolution of the company, it can be refunded. And those the debenture which can convert into equity share, that is convertible. Those the debenture which can't convert into equity share, that is non-convertible or partly convertible. Then maybe some debenture can be partly convertible into equity share. त्यस्तो debenture partly मात्रै equity share मा convert गर्न सक्छौं हामी. So these are the different types of the debenture we could say. So that's why, yes, these are the types of the debenture, and this way the debenture are generally issued by the company. And what are the different legal provisions regarding debenture in Nepal? Yes, when we say to the section 34 and 35 of our Companies Act, this is concerned with the debenture. Section 34 and 35. There is criteria mentioned. Some criteria and conditions are incorporated in our Companies Act. Section 34 and 5 is concerned with the debenture. When you see the section 2S, section 2S of our Company Act is concerned to the definition of the debenture. It says that debenture means any bond or any loan or the stock issued by the company by putting the asset as a collateral or not. Company ले आफ्नो collateral भनेको सम्पत्ति property जायज यथा धितो राखेर वा नराखेर जारी गरिने ऋण पत्रलाई debenture भनिन्छ. So debenture is the ऋण पत्र. So that's why, yes, the company issues the stock or the bond, the bond, by putting its asset as a collateral or not. To that concept we call as a debenture. It is mentioned as a definition of our Companies Act to refer to the debenture. Debenture like Companies Act section 2S has defined in this way. That is the definition of our Company Act. And when you see the section 34 and 5, there is mentioned about the criteria of the issuance of the debenture. Yes, procedures and criteria is similar to the issuance of the equity share. How we became to know about the issuance of the equity share. So there is the similar provision regarding the issuance of the debenture as well as issuance of the equity share. Just equity share company issues. So in the same manner, in the same way, in the similar way, similar nature is there. It's applied to issuance of the debenture. About इक्विटी शेयर जारी गर्ने बेलामा आइपीओ जारी गर्ने बेलामा जसरी प्रोसिड्युर एडप्ट गरिन्छ डिबेन्चर पनि इन द सेम वे company are issuing the debenture. So that's why prospectus should have to be published before issuance of the IPO or the equity share by the company. So this prospectus is equally applied to the debenture as well, because prospectus are prepared not to only to issue the share capital, but to attract the general people to invest the money in the company, to invest the capital in the company. Prospectus भनेको खाली शेयर इस्यु गर्नको लागि मात्र जारी गर्ने हो, कम्पनी प्रति आकर्षित होस्, अट्र्याक्ट होस् भनेर जारी गरिन्छ, त्यसलाई हामी prospectus भनिन्छ. So that's why yes, there is legal provision are there regarding debenture. Section 34 and 35 is there. So yes, and issuance of the debenture, there are various methods of the issuance of the debenture. Debenture कसरी issue गरिन्छ? Yes, as we have known, as mentioned in the share capital, there are par value or the nominal value of the debenture is the 100 as sent to the share. Share के जस्तो generally in practice public company issues the debenture at the par value of the 100. यसको nominal value अंकित मूल्य भनेको 100 हुन्छ. The share मा पनि 100 is in practice, and company act says that the 50 undivided by the 10. 50 र 10 ले भाग्ने अंकमा debenture जारी गर्न सक्छ भन्छ. So as same to the share or the IPO or the share capital of the company, debenture are issued. The nominal value of the debenture is also 100. 100 is in practice. Debenture को मूल्य पनि ऋणको पनि 100 हुन्छ. So that's why there are procedures of the debenture as similar to the issuance of the equity share. जस्तै equity share company issue गर्छ, त्यसको same procedures मा company can issue the debenture. And yes, debenture can issue in the different ways. Yes, there is a discount as a par value and the discount at the premium, because premium is a more than the par value or the nominal value. Premium share जारी गर्ने सम्बन्धमा कम्पनीको दफा 29 IPO जारी गर्ने बेलामा स्टक एक्सचेन्ज रेगुलेसन 2673 2073 बमोजिम त्यसको नियमावली बमोजिम इस्यु IPO हरु जारी गरिन्छ. त्यसैले the premium is more expensive than the as IPO or the par value भन्दा प्रिमियम को मूल्य अलि महँगो हुन्छ. त्यसैले मान्छेले प्रिमियम शेयर त्यति खरिद गर्न मान्दैन. So that's why yes, issues of the debenture can be par value मा debenture issue गर्न सक्छ 100. Generally practice is in 100. The company can issue the 100 and or 50 or divided by the 10. Maybe the par value nominal value can be the 50 or the 100. Nominal value 50 पनि हुन सक्छ, 100 हुन सक्छ. Generally practice is 100. शेयर जसरी 100 को किता 100 को हिसाबले गणना गरिन्छ, debenture को मूल्य पनि 100 नै. So that's why if the debenture are issued in the par value nominal value, that may be 50 or the 100 or the divided by the 10, that is the par value. If the debenture are issued in the par value, that we call as debenture issued in a par. This 100 को मूल्यमा अंकित मूल्य par value चाहिँ यसको nominal value भन्छौं हामी. Nominal value चाहिँ 100 हुने गरी शेयरहरु कम्पनीले debenture आज शेयरमा जस्तै यसको पनि 100 हुन्छ र त्यसरी इस्यु गर्दछ. So that's why par value of the debenture is the 100. So debenture are issued in a par, and debenture can be issued as a discount. Yes, if the debenture are issued as less than the par value भन्दा कममा इस्यु गर्छ भने त्यसलाई हामी yes, debenture issued of the debenture at the discount. Maybe the par value is the 100 if the debenture are issued at 90, 80 and 50 and 85. 100 भन्दा कम 80 90 मा कुनै debenture इस्यु गर्दछ भने the issue of the debenture at the discount, त्यसलाई हामी discount भन्छौं. भनेको कम मूल्य nominal value or par value अंकित मूल्य भन्दा कम मूल्यमा debenture जारी गर्दछ. भनेको जस्तै अंकित मूल्य 100 हो तर हामी चाहिँ 90 80 मा यदि कम्पनीले debenture जारी गर्छ भने yes, issuance of the debenture at the discount, that we call at the discount. So nominal is less than the nominal value. The price of the debenture is less than the nominal value or the par value. To that concept we call as a debenture at the discount. त्यसलाई हामी discount भन्छौं. And next one is premium is more than the par value. Premium भनेको par value भन्दा बढी मूल्य हुन्छ. It is more than the nominal value. Nominal value can be the 100 and 110, 115, 100, 130, 140, and 150, 200, 300 can be there as a premium. So that's why always the price of the premium is more than the nominal value or the ankit मूल्य price par value. Par value ankit मूल्य भन्दा premium को मूल्य सधैं महँगो हुन्छ. त्यसैले कम्पनीले premium share जारी गर्छ 3 years पछि कम्पनी 3 वर्षसम्म लगातार नाफामा छ भने premium share जारी गर्न सक्छ. The price of the premium is always more than the nominal value. अंकित मूल्य भन्दा premium को मूल्य चाहिँ बढी हुन्छ. So as to the same as a share the debenture as well. Debenture can issue as a premium. Premium मूल्यमा debenture जारी गर्न सक्छ more than nominal value. Nominal value of the debenture is the 100. It can be 100. If the more than nominal value, maybe 110, 115, 120, 125, 150, 200 can be drawn. So if debenture are issued in this way, that's what we call as a debenture issuance of the debenture at the premium. भनेको nominal value भन्दा बढी मूल्यमा डिबेन्चर जारी गर्छ भने प्रिमियम भयो, nominal value भन्दा कममा जारी गर्छ भने issuance of the debenture at the discount. This is the different methods of the issuance of the debenture. Generally practice is the 100. The par value of the debenture is the same as to the share. यसको par value पनि nominal value पनि share को जस्तै 100 मा कारोबार हुन्छ and divided by the 10 as well or the 50. So that's why issuance of the debenture as collateral. Issuance of the debenture as a collateral. As a collateral को रूपमा पनि company debenture issue गर्न सक्छ. As a collateral को रूपमा, yes. Debenture from the debenture, yes, issuance as a debenture. Yes, issue of the debenture as collateral. Yes, debenture issue गर्न सक्छ collateral को रूपमा पनि दिन सक्छ. To the company, the debenture are issued as a collateral. Collateral रूपमा as a भोलि पनि हामी collateral as a collateral रूपमा as a property हरु केही दिनुस् भनेर. Yes, if some people have the 4 hours of the land. कुनै व्यक्तिसँग 4 आना जग्गा छ भने as a collateral रूपमा त्यही जग्गा नै debenture को रूपमा दिन सक्छ. So there is a kind of debenture can be as a collateral. So this debenture can be issued as a collateral. As a collateral को रूपमा पनि हामी दिन्छौं खरिद गर्छौं भनेर company issue गर्न सक्छ. So that's why as a collateral company can issue the debenture. Company debenture issue गर्ने बेलामा collateral रूपमा पनि yes, if anyone may have a property or a collateral, we are ready to take such collateral. So that's from collateral as interest rate हामी दिन्छौं भन्न सक्छ. So that's why debenture can be issued as a collateral security as a security को रूपमा lender को रूपमा as a security हुन्छ, collateral हुन्छ. So that concept we call as a debenture. So that's why the issue of the debenture as a collateral. As a collateral को रूपमा पनि debenture issue गर्न सक्छ. company को लाई आवश्यक पर्छ ऋण, त्यो ऋणको सम्बन्धमा कसैसँग collateral छ भने हामीलाई दिनुस् भन्न सक्छ. Yes, debenture can be issued as a collateral as well. And the next one is that, yes, issue of the debenture consideration other than the cash. Yes, issue of the debenture other than the consideration of the cash. Cash भन्दा अन्य कुनै त्यस्तो खालको collateral propertyहरु पाउने गरी जारी गर्छ भने that we call as a issue of the debenture for the consideration of the other than cash. So cash नै पाउँछ भन्ने छैन. So as a debenture we will provide you as a property or collateral. तपाईले आज ऋण दिए बापत हामी भोलि चाहिँ debenture को रूपमा तपाईले कुनै त्यस्तो खालको property as a land दिन्छौ भने that we call as a debenture as a consideration other than the cash. Cash भन्दा बाहेकको अन्य collateral दिने गरी debenture issue गर्छ भने त्यसलाई हामी के भन्छौं भने yes, debenture consideration other than the cash. Debenture रूपमा definitely they provide the cash, but if they are refunded as a collateral, that we call as a consideration other than the cash. Cash भन्दा बाँकी collateral दिने गरी commitment गर्छ भने that is yes, debenture are issued for the consideration other than the cash. If they are refunded as a collateral, as a property, as a 4 owners of the land, as a 5 owners of the land, or any property, if they issue to that concept, yes, the issuance of the debenture for the consideration other than the cash. Cash भन्दा बाहेकको कुनै collateral issue गरिन्छ भने to that concept, yes, if the debenture are issued consideration then the cash. Cash होइन कि refund गर्ने बेलामा हामी property collateral दिन्छौं भने yes, in such a way company can issue the debenture. So that's why debenture can issue as a premium and as a par value and the discount as a collateral. Company can issue the debenture and the other than the cash as well. So all these things are concepts are related to the as a debenture. Collateral को रूपमा चाहिँ भोलि हामीलाई company को collateral हामी दिन्छौं भनेर जारी गर्छ भने that is debenture as issued as a collateral. So such kinds of there are various methods of the debenture issuance of the debenture by the company. And the next one is that yes, issuance of the debenture in this way we could say yes, issue at a par value, issue at the premium value is a more than the par value, and issuance of the discount less than the par value nominal value, issue of the collateral with the security with the collateral को रूपमा issue गर्छ, and issues of the consideration other than the cash. Cash भन्दा बाहेक collateral पनि हामी दिन सक्छौं है फ्युचरमा भनेर जारी गर्छ भने त्यसलाई हामी collateral भन्छौं. And there can be some time over subscription of the debenture as to be same as the same as to the equity share. अब IPO भन्दाखेरि over subscription भयो भने चाहिँ त्यसलाई हामी over subscription भन्छौं. Over subscription is exceed than the offered price of the debenture, original price of the debenture. अफर गर्दाखेरि डिबेन्चर लाई आह्वान गरेको नोमिनल भ्यालु मूल्य भन्दा बढीको एक्सिड प्राइस that we call as a over subscription. So this over subscription is to be refunded. Over subscription like refunded गर्नुपर्छ. They are not, there is no allocation of the debenture to them. उनीहरुलाई debenture allocate गर्दैन. Over subscription is the more than the offered price of the debenture. Debenture को offered price को original price भन्दा बढी हो भने त्यसलाई हामी over subscription भन्छौँ. So that concept we call as over subscription. So that's why yes, over subscription is a kind of the invitation. Subscribe is the debenture issue, and it is more than the offer price. Over subscription refers to is more than the original number of the debenture offer. Original number of the debenture offer. For example, 20,000 किता debenture आह्वान गरेको थियो. 20,000 for example 20,000 किता भन्दा बढी application per that we call as a over subscription. To the over subscription, no allocation of the debenture, and to the over subscription, their that money is refunded. So money is refund गरिन्छ. Now conclusion, we can say yes, the debenture, different companies yes decide to issue the debenture to raise the fund capital. Debenture is the method to raise the fund capital to the company when they requires. As to the equity share, there is the same method and procedures are there to issuance of the debenture as a issuance of the equity share. जसरी कम्पनीमा इक्विटी शेयरहरु इस्यु गर्छ नि सेम वेजमा सेम प्राइसमा सेम म्यानरमा तिनीहरुले डिबेन्चर इस्यु गरिराखेको हुन्छ त्यसलाई हामी डिबेन्चर भन्छौं. So that's why yes, debenture is a kind of the acknowledgement of the debt. The simple word debenture is a tract. It's given by the debenture holder, but for the security, for the guarantor, there is a debenture trust. Debenture trust हुन्छ. Debenture trust को फिक्स इन्ट्रेस्ट रेटहरु चाहिँ पछि इन्ट्रेस्ट रेट त्यो ब्याजको जुन दर छ त्यो चाहिँ रिफन्ड गरिदिन्छ. So that's why debenture is a yes, it is redeemable and may not be, it may be the redeemable as may not be the redeemable. Irredeemable can be there. There is a fixed date of the redemption or the refund, and there is a fixed date of the interest. Interest को fixed date हुन्छ, उसको डिबेन्चर चाहिँ दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ. त्यसलाई हामी डिबेन्चर भन्छौँ. डिबेन्चर भनेको कम्पनी जारी गर्ने दिन. So company can issue the debenture with collateral as a collateral को रूपमा जारी गर्न सक्छ. As a other than the cash भन्दा other मा जारी गर्न सक्छ. As a discount price मा जारी गर्न सक्छ. Yes, different forms of the debenture can be there. Company लाई चाहियो भने कसैको property collateral debenture को रूपमा लिने गरी पनि जारी गर्न सक्छ. These are the different ways of the issuance of the debenture. Okay, so if there is over subscription of the debenture, it can't be no allocation, and their oversubscribed price can be refunded to all. अब जति डिबेन्चर भर्नु भएको साथीहरुलाई एज अ ओरिजिनली अफर गरेको मात्रै डिभाइड डिस्ट्रिब्युट गरिन्छ, अलोकेट गरिन्छ. ओभर सब्सक्रिप्सन भयो भने एट द टाइम yes, it is considered as a refundable. You're saying refundable. So that's why debenture is fixed rate and the fixed date is there. Debenture ko fixed date huncha, maybe the 10 years, 15 years, and the 20 years, and it is refundable. The interest is always fixed rate, and debenture rate, if there is over subscription, it is refundable. Over subscription भयो भने त्यसको रिफन्ड हुन्छ. उसको निश्चित चाहिँ त्यसको डिबेन्चर होल्डरलाई pay out गर्नुपर्छ. That is refundable. So this is the debenture concept of debenture. Yes, procedures of the debenture as same to the equity share, essence of the equity share. Equity share लाई जसरी कम्पनीले जारी गर्छ डिबेन्चर पनि त्यसरी जारी गर्छ. एउटा ऋण हो र कम्पनीले प्राय आईपीओ जारी गर्ने बेलामा डिबेन्चरहरुको पनि आह्वान गरिराखेको हुन्छ. त्यसलाई हामी चाहिँ डिबेन्चर भन्छौं. त्यसैले कम्पनीले ऋणलाई हामी डिबेन्चर भन्छौं. Okay, so debenture is the kind of the ऋण पत्र भनौं, त्यसलाई हामी डिबेन्चर भन्छौं. So par value of the debenture is as to the same of the equity share. Equity share को par value जति हुन्छ डिबेन्चर को पनि जनरली प्र्याक्टिसमा त्यति नै हुन्छ. Okay, yes, the class is over here. Now the debentures topic is complete now here. Yes, any question? यहाँसम्म केही छ? Okay, this is the concept of the debenture. Okay, and now next I will discuss the topic of the financing. Debenture एकदम सजिलो छ बुझ्नलाई. Debenture